na ntini mu obi bia kwa ba emfambra to kenis embloso o YouTube so ase na busua say ye background se minimum ade tie nyina se na Afenyo Markin ya ade se NPP mpemfu ni bi pa boafu ni pen ya chese enya asem keto apapai ni nyina ye na anu da esuban ya kwada na di wa abra na chese demonstration no esi course na busua ba be bon sem nya to for wi ana kwa kwaji monche mesrew sans na be konsem so unya subscribing from my YouTube channel ya now don't say abo subscribe button so we are now the bell notification icon to us the be next time drop a video on sabeke video be n10 so na busan ye boy run say no ma de tie nyina say Afenyo Markin enche kra be few days ago and be to dwa video bi ba bonten a chese na our brother demonstration e koso a papa na abufu wini mu a chese ko yi ne nsa e de bo chese o police ni asuma e hon sem no ye twene sre ne abasa o media na mo ka say no ana say NPP mpemfu ni bia ba bonten aba be chim say e ade say papa yi suban odan na di ni kra chese ontimi indi adomani ne sent no omo sre so omfa di brand and to on mabusua ensem we ni kra be ni mi enko inputi and family make out say we subscribe ya wadama subscribe ya na meeting gentle
leaders sgŕàcêd, the people JA Kufuor and the rest, you see they are quiet because this is what the party represents. This is what the party represents. Are you not ashamed to be a part of the NPP, and the NPP that has a minority leader who is a thug, who is a foolish thug? This is not just an embarrassment to the NPP. This is an embarrassment to Ghana Parliament. And I'm speaking to Speaker of Parliament. Are you going to allow this filthy riffraff to stand in front of your parliament to make laws? Who is going to respect the parliament of Ghana? Who in their right senses has shown around the world that you have a member of parliament who is a minority leader who went out to attack a police officer in uniform? This shouldn't be taken as a joke. Mami and this idea will grow. The party itself should purge itself from this guy. The NPP should be thinking about getting a better leader in parliament to lead the NPP, because from today, a fool will not even respect the NPP minority in parliament. No fool. Is this guy going to come back and sit in parliament and tell me, Kevin, or tell you, Ghanaian, to respect him? Is this fool going to come back to parliament and tell Ghanaians that I am an honorable man and that what I say, you should listen? Is this fool Afenyo Markin, this twerp, this idiot, is this fool going to come back to parliament and tell Ghanaians that he is an honorable man and that the decision he is making, the things he is talking about, they are things that we need to absorb and use to govern this nation? That is why I'm saying this is not just something that affects MPP Nkwao. Where are they affected parliament? Where are they affected parliament? Parliament is an arm of government. It's one arm of government. Because you work for Supreme Court. I didn't go Supreme Court because of see, Parliament here one arm of government, and nobody is supposed to do what? Intimidate. Nobody is supposed to disgrace. Nobody is supposed to try and belittle Parliament. This fool. Ochina Parliament biya into more MPP for. You expect Afenyo Markin to rise up and talk to Yani Ghana for said yen. Because a whole political party, you are condoning this nonsense. You expect this guy to come and lead you. And you expect we Ghanaians to respect you. And you, Ekufuado, you, sgŕàcêd, you, somebody called Michael Quay, you, these elders in the party, a party in opposition, you expect rational Ghanaians who are still angry to do what? To listen to your parliamentarians, to listen to Afenyo Markin and make a decision. Now, the question to the NPP is simple. Afenyo Markin ebeli di mu for 120 days. Na NPP as minority, what have you achieved under this dog? I am asking you people. Now, I'm saying I'm ready an hour ago. Now, I'm ready the achievement of John Mahama after 120 days in office. Me busamu NPP for. May show a video that will be on record for years. The question is, Akwawebeye MPP minority leader. We are basically in 4 months. What are his achievements? What are his achievements? Because today, everything about Afenyo Markin Adie ebe kaiwo Ghana history politics about Afenyo Markin say he's the first minority leader, a politician from the NPP who stood in public and slapped a uniformed police officer. Hey, this is not a joke. This basically brings the party into a shithole. Anytime people say, "Mwangasa mutina sana akwa we di mwenim for 4 months and minority, no, what has he achieved for you people?" Now let's go into Afenyo Markin's 120 days. Afenyo Markin's 120 days. The reason why we are here today, the reason why we're telling the NPP, say, if you don't change this guy, if you don't make sure this fool is taken away from your front, the NPP can never be attractive to Ghanaians again. And I know, because the NPP is filled with animals, with people who don't think, with people who think Ghanaians are stupid. But this guy, it basically sums up the last 4 months of opposition. Police in Afenyo Markin after 120 days. These are the sins of Afenyo Markin. This is a party that wants to come to power. This is a party that want Ghanaians to see, say, they have rebranded themselves. This is a party that Ghanaians want, they want Ghanaians to believe, say, they are a party with intelligent people who are humble, who respect the rule of law. This is Afenyo Markin will lead a party in opposition. The question here is, a day in Afenyo Markin in the past 4 months, or leading the NPP in opposition, what has he done? And Afenyo Markin as the leader of the NPP in parliament, a lawmaker, a minority leader, is that he has slapped a police officer on duty. These are the sins of Afenyo Markin. And we will never forget this. These sins are not going anywhere. And NPP, let me tell you people, someone will say simpler. This is the beginning of your party. This party will collapse because you have allowed a fool to lead this party. Yeah? Afenyo's sins only made the NPP look bad before reasonable Ghanaians. Now, since Afenyo Markin was made the majority leader by Akufo-Addo, a position he clearly didn't deserve, according to a former leader, Oseche Mensah-Bonsu. He has always wanted everything to be about him and not the party or its progress. He wants to make news and always be in the news for his personal image, enhancement, and not the growth of the party. These are facts. Since somebody Afenyo Markin as a minority leader, a thug, who is slapping uniformed police officers, he has always made everything about himself. That is why every single day this party keeps going down the shithole. But because Mwejiminti, Afenyo Markin became the majority leader in 2024 because it was Akufo-Addo's idea. Not because Akufo-Addo was looking for somebody who was competent, or not because Afenyo was competent to lead. They knew Afenyo psychologically wasn't matured enough to lead a group of men and women. But because Akufo-Addo, because of his selfish interest, no against the NPP for Jimmy, so he needed Afenyo Markin to come do dirty job for him. So the guy is not cut for the job. And since he became the minority leader, it has always been about him. It has always been about what he wants. It has always been about his foolishness. It has always been about disgracing and running the party down. Anytime people say NPP say, "Mo party no," for you people to be comfortable with Afenyo Markin, who slaps a police officer in public as the minority leader, mo party no, mo expect to say Ghana for, you better not say Ghana for tomamo. Penny ni party ni mubiem. Now let me show you the sins, the 120-day sins of Afenyo Markin, since he became your minority leader. Now, Afenyo Markin moves to Supreme Court, and these are some of the things that Ghana for bufu.
Week Thursday, the Electoral Commission was ready to finalize the Ablekuma North collation process. What did we see? Some thugs invaded the EC office, threatening lives, destroying properties. Mr. Speaker, this is unacceptable. It puts a black spot on our beautiful democracy. Maybe today it is benefiting somebody, but tomorrow the same thugs that we are encouraging them to be lawless may come back at us. Mr. Speaker, the government cannot pretend not to be aware of this. The Electoral Commission as a constitutional body needs protection. The police, headed by the respected IGP and his team, must do all it can to protect the EC. We are aware of the good work they have done thus far. But this is a 276-member chamber. We are 275. The Electoral Commission, in a statement, has said that it is ready to finalize. But tax are preventing it from doing its work. There can't be any more silence on this matter. I call on Mr. President to take charge and call the Tagri out. Mr. Speaker, we know that Mr. President, in his records in this House, was known to be a peace-loving Ghanaian. Mr. Speaker, indeed, his calm approach in addressing media issues was what endeared him to the heart of Ghanaians. So without doubt, I may disagree with him, but I know he's a peace-loving Ghanaian. At Jubilee House, maybe he may be too busy to read the newspapers or to watch the news. But
this is the kind of foolishness he exhibits in Parliament. So he knows the law. He was calling on the president to take action. He was calling on the right agencies to take action. But somebody will say, oh, now say Afenyo Markin or your NPP ni. I expect the NPP today as a political party. Now, I'm talking to the NPP leadership. I'm talking to the 88 pigs in Parliament. I am talking to the so-called Council of Elders in the NPP. You want Ghanaians to watch this and vote for the NPP? But just again. A joke, and he slapped the police officer twice. Now, we have decided to make a slow motion of this video. The intent, the intentions, and then what it's in. So I will share the slow motion version of this video. You can see clearly, say Afenyo Markin is a madman. And the NPP want us to treat this as some trivial matter. This is a minority leader in public, on national television, on BBC, on CNN, on Al Jazeera, slapping a police officer in uniform twice in front of the Flagstaff House. Now watch this in slow motion. Watch it. Take your time.